Hello.
What are you looking to catch?
Anything that wants to come along.
Why?
Bit of fun.
Are you allowed to fish here?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Can you please make a note that this is illegal fishing?
As anglers, we never seem to be able to look at water in the same way as other regular people. Did you see that shift of water 150 yards away by that paler looking bush? It's usually met with an eye roll and not much more. The same response greeted me when I spotted fish milling around the moat of a 14th century castle. Despite no one else really caring, I had an itch that needed scratching. Could have gone to the doctors with it, but instead I grabbed half a pint of maggots, a tin of sweet corn, and I was about to find out what was beneath the surface of this old moat.
I have a feeling this might be a voiceover kind of day. Unless you want to listen to hedge trimmers, strimmers and lawnmowers all day. Well, today I'm fishing a moat, an extremely old one at that, although that's a bit of a pointless statement because I don't think there's such a thing as a modern day moat. Does anyone build moats anymore? Maybe if I ever get the money to build my own house, I'll build one just to say that I've built a modern day moat. But anyway, that's beside the point. Something a little bit different. I've walked around this place multiple times before. It's quite close to me and I've never fished it, despite seeing lots of little fish in here and evidence of other people fishing it, like floats, hugging trees and stuff. And thankfully today, well, it's a bit of a double-edged sword because I've chosen the day to fish today. It's the same day that the maintenance is going on in the garden. So we've had lawnmowers, hedge trimmers, strimmers, the lot going around, all petrol operated. So I haven't been able to film anything yet. And I have actually caught a couple of fish so far on the float. Dead simple, little hook to nylon, I think it's 3-pound line, size 16 hook. So really simple maggot tactics. And I'm hoping to catch a whole manner of things. We'll just see what's in it, to be honest. And I've already caught 2 little carp, which I wasn't expecting. Now I will get onto the actual history of this place, because I think that's just as impressive, if not more so impressive than the fishing that I'm going to be doing today. And that's what makes this trip so special, is that I doubt when this moat was built they ever dreamt that there would be a YouTuber 700 odd years later fishing it for what looks like people's old pond rejects. And here comes some fish. We got another one, and here is one of them. I mean, look at that. Beautiful coloration. I mean, I'm expecting it to be a lot of goldfish and little ornamentals and stuff like that. Look at that beautiful little fish. Hopefully it focuses, not on my eye. There we go. Beautiful little thing. And there's lots of these little orange fish swimming around. So I'm expecting a lot of these. But as I said, I have also caught a couple of carp so far. So who knows? There could be some slightly bigger fish in here that I don't know about. But let's just have some fun in the meantime. Maggot. Tell you what, although there's a lot of goldfish out there, the carp are the greedy ones. And this, oh, it's a beautiful fully scaled mirror. Got to show you this one. Look at this guy. Isn't that just stunning? Whoop. He's put himself back. Great fun. How lovely. Just met the caretaker for this site, the English Heritage site. He lives just over the road, so we can see this place from his bedroom window. Real nice character, and he wanted to know the height of the castle because he never knew it, and you can tell with the drone. So just took the drone up, had a little chat with him about the whole place. And if you want to know, this castle is 23 metres tall. It's probably a bit taller than that when it had all of its bricks on there and a roof, but at the moment it stands about 23, 24 metres tall. Lovely chap, and hopefully meet him again. And he never fished before, but he said he's seen carp. Why? He said fish this sort of wide, this long, so it sounds like there's actually some bigger carp in there. Whether I'm going to get them today, very unlikely, but it's interesting to know. Maybe somewhere to come back in the future and see if I can get something a bit bigger. But the day is not done. Let's carry on and see if we can catch some more.
Well, now seems as good a time as any to give you a little history on the castle. Now, Nutty Castle was built near the village of Nutty in Somerset by Sir John Delamere. And yes, all of this information is taken directly from Wikipedia. Delamere had been a soldier during the 100 Years' War with France, where he had made his fortune. He obtained a licence to crenellate from Edward III to build a castle on the site of his existing unfortified manor house in 1373, and set about developing a new, substantial fortification. The Tower Keep had a modest entrance, which was reached by a drawbridge that lay across the surrounding moat, which initially reached right up to the base of the castle. There was a simple 12-foot-high bailey wall with minimal defensive value around the moat, whereas the moat in contrast was 10 foot deep and would have been pretty difficult for an attacker to drain. On the east side of the castle, a Nutty brook was also used as a line of defence rather than a bailey wall. Much modernised in the late 16th century, the castle was besieged and damaged by parliamentarians in 1645 during the English Civil War. Though ruined, Nutty's dramatic Great Tower is very well preserved and is still a great tourist attraction. And you can fish it. Of course, for more information, head over to Wikipedia. I'm not going to read it all, we'd be here all day.
Well, I've just finished loading all the gear up on the Barrow and made the massive trip round from that bank to this bank. That's mainly because a lot of the fish are here, and resident local angler next to me, I've just met, Sam, has actually also told me he's the record holder for here, aren't you? Of about 15-pound carp. So that bodes well for fishing here in the future, potentially getting something a bit bigger. But for right now, all I seem to be able to get are these little goldfish, of which I'm about to get another one, I'm sure. They're all over my float. And there we go. Yep. And it's great fun, but it does show that there's some bigger fish in here. And out of all those goldfish, none of them had it, and actually a little common's just had it. So it's great fun, but round here there's definitely a lot more fish. You can just see, you can almost walk across the surface on orange blobs. So there's a lot of goldfish in here. Yeah, it'd be nice to get something a bit bigger. The biggest so far, as I said today, has probably been around the pound mark, that common. But I reckon there's a chance to catch something a little bit bigger than that if I can get through some of these goldfish, of which I'm still enjoying catching. There goes my maggot. I can see it disappearing, and oh, any second there's like 4 of them around it. Yeah, there we go. Really vibrant one this time. I've hooked a blade of grass. Well, let's put you back.
I was really enjoying my fishing here, just watching a float, and it's pretty much exactly how I started my angling life. Dead simple, dead easy, but catching the variety of fish in the place that I was in just made this a magical little session. And I know I used this lady as a bit of a clickbaity intro, but she did actually calm down a little bit. After starting the conversation a little hostile, she was just a concerned local for the water quality and hadn't seen many anglers before. Shortly after this lady, a young lad with his grandparents was going around and showed a massive interest in the little maggot box I had. But not only that, I caught another fish before he left, and he was really interested in seeing. Hopefully this is something that sparks his interest in fishing. Maybe one day he'll be on the bank himself.
Yeah. You can touch the maggots if you want. I've got a fish as well if you like. Sorry, one sec, Kat.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, and that's what I'm catching with them. Oh. Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is called a common carp.
Cool. Please, can I touch?
Go, feel free.
Can I touch the pink one, please?
If you want, at your grandparents' discretion.
Can you get a pink one out?
You want a pink maggot?
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
I'll take a picture if you touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch. Can? I'm just gonna take a picture of me
Okay, no.
touching it.
And I'm sure the first thing your mum and dad will say when they see the picture is, "Did you wash your hands?"
Yes, we will, yeah. There, say thank you so much.
Not a problem. I got some water if you want me to just tip it on them. Yeah, bit of tap water. That's all right. Got your hands. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Hooks on the fish, not the fingers. We've since switched over to corn. It's been pretty much exclusively carp, and I'm having great fun. I can see some carp have moved in because there's bubbles coming out. The reeds, or not the reeds, sorry, the weed is being pushed around a bit more. Getting past the goldfish seemed to be the trick to get hold of some of the more of the carp. And I have had some better sized ones, not as big as the ones next door, but it's been great fun. And just catching a bit of a variety and not really knowing what you're going to be getting, especially coming somewhere I've never fished before with light tackle, it has been great fun. And if it wasn't for the fact I have to go and pick up my daughter from nursery in about 45 minutes, I'd probably head to the local pub, which is about an underarm flick behind me. It's a lovely pub, and it's right on the side of a stream or a river that's in this little sleepy village. But it's only about 15 minutes from my house, like I said, so I'm sure it's somewhere I'll pay a visit again, maybe with family, niece, nephews, that sort of thing. Get them into fishing because it's the perfect sort of location for that. It's pretty much a bite a chuck. And if you want to get something bigger, there is potentially the opportunity of catching something a little bit bigger. But that's not really why you'd come somewhere like this. It's a incredibly unique venue in that you're fishing a medieval moat, and you've got just great sport and great fishing like this to go with it. There is a little cafe on the corner, so I might go get a coffee before I leave, and maybe a few more carp, which looks like, oh, I missed it. He took the corn. May stay for a few more fish because this sort of thing is very Moorish. You never want to leave because it's good fun. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and it gives you more of a thought of, I wonder if that bit of water near me has some fish in it. Maybe give it a try, as long as you're allowed to fish it like I am here. Get some light tackle like this, a size 16 hook, 4-pound line, really light action little rod. Give it a try and see what's there. You never know, you might be surprised and have a brilliant day's fishing. You don't always have to be fishing for big carp or big fish to have fun. Give it a try and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But that's everything for now. Cheers for watching and got away with it. I'll see you in the next one. I had to have one more. Let's round it off on that. What a beautiful little mirror. And he's put himself back. See you again.